Aries, welcome back to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot in Aries. Before we get started, I was shuffling and I saw a lot of cards pertaining around someone here who regrets how they treated you. This person is feeling in isolation. Seven of Swords with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Someone tried to be deceptive here, and they ended up not getting a wish fulfillment here. So someone was trying to be sneaky. You could have had a cheater in your energy. This is an ex who someone is desperate to get back into your good graces here. And this is heavy romantic, heavy karmic. For those who this isn't romantic, this is definitely a family member, or for those, it could be multiple people here. You're at a critical point where people want access to you. Exactly. You're the Empress, all right? You have this Emperor, Empress like energy. Put the energy where it belongs, right? Masculine or feminine. You are someone who is very nurturing, okay? Almost like this Mary, Virgin Mary kind of just saintly. And we all know, like, nobody's perfect here, but like, you know, you're someone who is very giving. You know, you're very healing, very nurturing. Someone here who knows how to, you know, not only be a nurturer, but also be a leader. So this is, excuse me, now this is a boss that leads from empathy. This is someone who can command with their heart space and not necessarily feel overwhelmed by their emotions, while understanding the very importance of emotions and emotional connectivity with others as well. Six of Swords. But you had to move towards calmer water because the turbulence on the other side was just, it was too much. It was too much animosity. There could have been, yeah, you laid down your burdens. Ooh, there was this Emperor in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So someone here could have tried to block something from you, or they try to keep certain resources or assets away from you, monetarily, opportunities, jobs here. There was this Emperor energy in reverse. Aries also energy, but this could have been someone who felt like you threatened their high ranking as well. For some of you all, this is your divine masculine counterpart, or someone who you felt was your divine masculine counterpart, or take the energies how it resonate. Sometimes the divine masculine, you know, there's just certain dynamics in relationships that are not as textbook as we like to think, right? Sometimes you have stay-at-home dads, you have a father figure who's a more nurturing parent, while the mother figure may be more of the, you know, provider type parent. And that's just how it is sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make anyone less of a man or a woman less feminine. It's just, you know, life is life, okay? And everybody got a different, hold on, y'all. Everyone's life is different, so we can't expect all men to act a certain way, all women to act a certain way. You know, like, that's just not realistic. Hold on, guys. I am getting my shit set up here. Okay, cool. There we go. I just don't. You walked away from someone here because this person was spiritually holding you back. I also feel like that as well. This person would have drained you. This person was not on the same page as you. This person was supposed to be. For some reason, they wanted the Death card here and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So now this person wants to come back and act like they've undergone some transformation here. This person is doing some crazy, rapid, like, I don't know, Six of Wands in reverse here. Yeah, there is a feeling of a hollow victory in love here when it comes to with this person, because you had to walk away. It's like you still retained your power, but I feel like you definitely, it's bittersweet, you know, it's, how do I describe it? It's like, it feel good, but you know it's the right thing to do. Yeah, the King of Cups and the Three of Cups here in reverse. So this could have been a charmer here. This is someone who may have even kept up, you know, third party energy as well. This King of Cups is someone who could be very charming, very loving. You know, this is someone here who, they know how to appear to certain people, and they know how to be a chameleon almost, which isn't a bad thing, but you never really know what this person is thinking or who this person really was, because there's the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this person wants to come in hot and heavy. Like, this person has a message, a burning message here that they want to give to you. And while you guys have been in separation, this person has been doing some reflection here. I don't know how deeply. I did see the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this person could have, you know, kind of gone through a night of the soul, dark night of the soul type of existential crisis. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? You know, it's time for me to make a better life. I'm literally losing good people out of my life because I want to be a player, or I want to be a liar, or I want to be misrepresenting myself in some way, shape, or form. And you have very high self-esteem, and you have a good sense of self-worth, so you're not going to tolerate bullshit. You're not going to let people play games with you. You're not going to let a man or a woman or they, them, whomever, you know, call bullshit here. And like this person, the Star and the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, you know, someone is in despair. Someone is feeling hopeless about a connection here that they once wanted with this Ten of Cups. They could have seen you as a potential partner when it comes to like creating a family. Like, this is someone here. But if that was the case, then why did this person play so many games? That's a good question. That's a good question. Knight of Wands in reverse. Because this person is immature. This is the man who feels like, you know, oh, you know, I got her right where I want her. She ain't gonna never leave me. She ain't going nowhere. And like some people, I guess some people really be thinking that. They really be thinking that, you know, this flesh is so strong that it can't be overcome by like a powerful spirit of discernment. Because no matter how good, and when I say this flesh, you know what I mean, no matter how good or how, you know, attractive or whatever was going on, no one deserves to be treated like an option. No one deserves to be played with. No one deserves to be spoon-fed, breadcrumbed, all these like bullshit ass excuses. I'm straighten up just a little bit here. But like this person, bad reputation. This person could have a bad reputation for doing this. This person could try to tell people, you know, give you a bad reputation. So someone's bad reputation here, and happiness hater, kissing ass. So yeah, this person could have been around people who, well, you know, Aries a hoe. Aries is this, da 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 da. Or now they're like, man, fuck Aries, romantic love affair. Yeah, girl fight. Ooh, so somebody here, they wanted you to fight for them or something like this. This is a toxic man. This is a very toxic masculine energy that you were involved with. And like this person here is like, I feel like they are girl fight. Yeah, this person. Okay. When I say masculine, I don't always mean male. This could also be two women in a relationship fighting. Take it how it resonate. You know, it could be your ex and, you know, another female arguing. It could be a dude trying to get two girls to fight over him. You could be getting into it with your, you know, ooh, y'all hear that? Oh, that felt so good. Ooh, that felt so good. sometimes you just gotta like release it. Dodging bullets, ain't that right? And ain't shit. So, you know, this person, they ain't shit, and you dodged the bullet here. Too busy winning, and this person wants to act like they're just, I'm too busy winning when they really feel rejected, you know, and I feel like you really dodged the bullet. Play it out. Yeah, this person is this is sad. This is really sad. This is really sad. This is somebody who is too old to be acting like this. This is like somebody in their like 40s, 50s acting like trying to be a player. Like, this person's afraid of being lonely or being vulnerable. So they just run from person to person, man or woman. This is somebody who can't regulate their own emotions, so they have to rely on other people, either for sex, either for some type of emotional, bandwidth support, because being by themselves, being alone with themselves, and if it's not a person, it's a substance. This is someone who's a heavy smoker, a heavy drinker, they into any and everything. This is somebody who is out, at the bars 3 to 4 times, if not more a night. Like, this is not somebody who you would even want to start a family with. This is not somebody, for those who are family oriented, this is not somebody who is on that vibration. Like, this is not a good parent. This person would not be a good parent. And the funny thing is, this person might have a shit ton of kids. Karmic friends. Yeah, this person could have a lot of karmic friends that are kind of like hyping them up. You know what I mean? Birds of a feather fly together. So, like, I've always said, the people you hang around says a lot about who you are as a person. Like, if your person had friends who are very, like, narcissistic, karmic-y, then your person probably fits right along with them people. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who is given like cliquey. Like, they had like a group of friends around them that maybe were just like judgmental, very like, they're so insecure, and they find things in other people to judge and look down on. They're like, that person is this. And like, I don't know what it is. Like, this person does not. You ever know, like, someone you don't know, they'll just look at you and you could just sense like the evil eye on them. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, you don't even know what you did to this person. You just over here just having fun, living your best life, and people will just be like angry because you love yourself. Like, it is so crazy to me. Like, it is so wild to me how some people could be so like envious of a stranger just living their best life. Hierophant here in reverse. So this person, you're someone here who maybe you may think outside the box. You are an out of the box thinker, or you have some type of belief here that is different than what most people believe in. Maybe you aren't as religious as your family. Maybe you are of a different political affiliation than the people in your family or your upbringing. There's something here about you that is a little, rebellious. Like, you tend to, I don't want to say go against the grain, like not like a contrarian, but you're just someone who you kind of, I don't want to say you reject tradition, but you don't fit into the world. You created a world that fits for you. That's the best way I could describe it. Excuse me. With the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups here, I feel like people feel like people could be having a lot of anxiety here because of all the choices and opportunities that you have coming towards you in life. It's a lot of despair. Like, this 5 of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse. I think somebody here is spiritually isolating, dead inside, withholding shit because they know that they've lost access to your temple. They've lost access to your body. They lost access to your energy. They don't have you in their orbit anymore. They can't come call you when they want to. They can't come see you when they want to. They can't just get back into your good graces. With the Six of Swords here and the Seven of Cups in reverse, oh, this person's not even an option anymore. And they know it. Like, this person isn't even on the menu. Like, you will never want to be in a relationship with this person. Never say never, but no, you don't. With the Two of Cups and the Seven of Coins, this person now has to reflect on their behaviors here. They have to, in my opinion, this person has to think about what it is that they weren't willing to sacrifice and how they did not foster this connection here. With the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups, Seven of Coins, I feel like this person here is someone who, all they can do now is basically nothing. There's nothing this person could do. This person's trying to be patient. They want to patiently wait for you. Now they are in the same energy that they put you in. That's hella funny. This person wanted you to sit around so they can go do their shit and hoe around, and because you have self-respect and self-esteem that they're not used to. This is someone who may how do I put this? This is someone here who thinks a little too highly of themselves. Let me just say that. Like, this is someone who thinks a little too highly of themselves. They think they shit don't stink, and maybe they tend to date people where they feel like there is an attraction, imbalance, where this person may feel trying to be respectful. Okay, so let's say this is someone who is a BBW lover, right? They like, BBWs. They do that because they are insecure with themselves, and that they do have a natural attraction to you. I'm not saying that they don't find you attractive, but they know that in society, heavier, overweight people are seen as less attractive. So they feel safer with those types of body types because they don't want anybody looking at their person. They couldn't be with someone who society would say is more conventionally attractive, a skinny model type, right? That would piss them off if anybody even. So they've picked, and I'm not trying to call you unattractive or even like a BBW. I'm just using this as an example. In this person's mind, you are, a very attractive person here, inside and out. This person's maybe really good looking on the outside, but on the inside they're insecure as shit and they're ugly as fuck. But because they may have even sensed a little bit of low self-esteem, because you can be really pretty but still not feel it. And so maybe this person likes people like that. They like the pretty girl who doesn't know she's pretty. Like, they like that because they can get in your mind and manipulate you, tell you all kinds of shit, make you feel like this Six of Wands in reverse. Or because maybe you're a modest person. Maybe you don't walk around like, I'm the shit. I'm the greatest thing on fucking earth since sliced bread. They're like, oh, okay, well, this is someone who got no boundaries. Or it could even be that maybe you could really look, but you just have poor boundaries, right? Whatever it was about you, this person felt like you were someone who would not want to break up with them and not leave them here. But the Seven of Wands, I feel like you have, your secret weapon is your strength. And you don't go around proclaiming it. You don't go around telling everybody how you're the baddest this, you're the baddest that. You have a quiet, subtle sense of power that insecure people don't see because they can't embody that. Yeah, the Strength card and the King of Cups. This person here acts confident, and they may actually be pretty confident here. But when it comes to you, this person here was not willing to be vulnerable. I feel like this person was not willing to be vulnerable with you. This person may have wanted to come off as this confident, very hyper, I don't want to say hyper aggressive or masculine here, but like, you know, this is someone who they're not a bad person. They just had a, I don't know, maybe you made this person feel something that they weren't ready to feel. They weren't ready to be in love. They weren't looking for love. They just wanted to have fun, and you weren't. You wanted something serious. This person didn't. This person may have tried very hard to get you to lower your guards, to get you to be in a vulnerable position, and they wanted something from you, and you never gave in to that. And this person took that more as a challenge versus respecting your boundary. Instead of actually trying to get to know you the correct way to actually build something with you, they wanted a sample. But they didn't really want to put in the work to actually hold you. And here's the Four of Wands in reverse. Now this person is raveling here, right? Like this was, it's not, this connection was unstable here. Now this person wants to, want to come in, try to make things right. But the Four of Wands is in reverse, so the relationship is not, it'll never be, you know, I won't say never, but to me, you shouldn't go back to this person. This person here didn't mind playing games with you. I don't care how old they were. They were too old to be acting like this. And you forced them to recognize within themselves things that they need to work on here. And Nine of Swords in reverse. This person's recovering. This could be someone who had a, addiction to, maybe like, explicit materials online. I'm trying to be very careful with my words. This is someone who may have watched a lot of explicit material online. They may have, partaken. They may have did a lot of kinky, nasty, dirty stuff that you didn't know about. And it's not even like, I'm not saying that you are a prude and you ain't never had no fun. Like you ain't never, did a little, but it's like, this is someone here who has almost like a perversion. It's like, they can't, separate two, like they can't, it's someone here, like they just, one of my biggest turnoffs is people who just like are like hyper sexualizing you, always saying like super like, ooh, I can't, what's like say, ew, like you just, Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person was a headache. This person is in a lot of pain. This person is burdened here. This person is grieving here. And because they feel like you betrayed them, they feel like you did this to them. And I'm laughing because this is their plan the whole time. This is what they were secretly doing to you. They were keeping you up all night. They were cutting your fingers off, trying to keep you from getting back into the boat, the love boat. That's what they was doing. They were trying to keep you trapped, trying to keep you in the sea of confusion. And now that you walked away, you gave this person, what's the word? You gave them a taste of their own medicine. And they don't like how that shit feels. How does it feel? Damn. And I know it hurts you because you really did love this person, but this person was no good. They're not like an evil, malicious person. They didn't have, I don't think this person's intention was to hurt you, but they definitely did not care. Like they definitely, you were secondary. Feelings are secondary, and now they're starting to understand that how Maybe this person in their mind was protecting themselves, and to some degree they were, right? They didn't want to feel emotionally expressive. But what they didn't realize was by them doing that, it was also hurting you. And because they hurt you, now they have to be put in that energy of on the other, like the shoe on the other foot, to see what it feels like. How does it feel when you are not chasing, but you're trying to, get to know someone, and all they want to do is give you bedroom eyes, but you actually are looking for something serious, and this person takes that as like a game, like it's a challenge, like they just out here just, you telling this person how you really feel, you get nothing back, and so you move on. All of a sudden this person wanted to come out the woodworks with all these feelings. Too late. The Emperor in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. The Chariot in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. The Queen of Cups and the King of Wands in reverse. So you are like this Queen of Cups here, right? Very compassionate, you're very loving, you're very understanding, and you it's not that you're even mad at this person, because I feel like in a lot of cases, like this person may have been entertaining other people here, but I don't feel like you were ever really like securely booed up. Like this was never like, yo, okay, this is my person, like this is just someone that you really liked. You knew that you had like this intense chemistry here, and this person is very sexually appealing. The King of Wands in reverse. This is definitely a player like energy. Like this person knows what he's doing. All right, this is a man who knows that the women will be all over him. He may have a little bit of money. He might be, kind of attractive. He is desirable. Hell, if you liked his ass, is he perfect? No one is. But he knows what he was doing. And the Emperor in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now this person is waking up to the fact that like they were the problem, because you are not coming back. In the past, they may have been dealing with a lot of low vibrational other, energies, but they've never met someone like you, someone who actually knows their self-worth. And maybe you feel ridiculous for even entertaining this person, but it taught you the value of your self-worth, because we have the 6, the Lovers, and 7, the Chariot. All right, Gemini, Cancer energy here. Both in reverse. This person could be either a Cancer or doesn't have to be a Cancer, or a Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. You could be a Cancer or Gemini. But the Chariot here and the Lovers in reverse, this is over with. Y'all are moving on. What could have been this public and very successful love connection here is now this chaotic love bullshit. This person here, this person's embarrassed to even come towards you, because they know how hurt you were by their actions. And even to this day, I don't even know, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, if this person is even able to really apologize for their behavior. The Four of Coins and the Queen of Wands, this is your energy, Aries. I feel like you don't really care too much to even get an apology. Like, you are really like just focusing on you. Some of y'all may even have a new person that you were in a relationship with. You could be doing very well for yourself now, and this person with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this person could be sensing that, right? This person is still on your energy, so maybe they feel like there's someone else, or you just been too quiet. You never this quiet. Like, they're used to people getting mad at them. They used to getting cussed out. They used to getting women triggered, but you ain't do all that. You ain't doing all that screaming and fighting. You ain't do all that hollering. You ain't driving up to nobody's house. You're not doing all of that. You let someone, okay, you want to be a player? Go be a player. I don't like that energy. That's not for me. I want something that's serious, something stable. And this person, you know, they thought that they could just get whatever they wanted from you, and they would be able to just go about their day. Like, it's almost like a nice guy kind of, where like this person, you know, it's like, okay, you go out to eat, they buy you dinner. Matter of fact, yeah, they barely can do that. Like, you won't even, this person buy you a meal, and now they think that they're about to just, you know, get some fun. Or this person does the barest amount of effort to even, like, yeah, this is just this person had feelings for you, but they didn't want to invest in those feelings. They're used to just showing up. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like a guy on his wedding day. Like, his only job is just to show up, right? That's how he kind of wants to come in a relationship. He doesn't want to be part of the, you know, planning. He doesn't want to be part of the delegating. And, you know, some women, when it comes to their wedding, they just want your asses to show up anyway. But I don't know how healthy that is. But, you know, to me, this is someone who, well, shit, I'm here, right? So you want a relationship? Okay, we can do that. But, like, you got to figure it out. You got to keep the connection going. And, you know, that's exhausting. I don't know. Like, you don't want to plan dates. You don't want to put in the work to, you know, making sure I feel secure. I got to do all of this. I got to do all of that. Nah, like, we ain't doing all that. So I think you just decided to move on. You know, you are focused on your security. You're focused on your stability. This person can stay surrounded by their karmic friends, you know, and they wanted you to fight. And maybe at one point you may have, you don't like their friends, and their friends don't like you, but it don't really matter because this person has no access to you other than to spiritually tug on your energy and like pop into your brain at the middle of the night. 64. Trust your intuition. It says, cultivate mindfulness daily to strengthen your intuition. Spend time in quiet reflection, focusing on your breath, and let your mind settle into stillness. I try to make these readings short, but they just don't come out short. Stick to it. Don't get this person back in. Do not give the nigga a second chance. Choose a path and stick to it, making slow and steady progress. This card signifies the need for patience and consistent effort while working towards a significant goal of manifestation. Whew, that's a long sentence. Ensure that all aspects of your plan are organized and aligned. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't let these people play mind games with you. Do not let these people 2222, 2222. Ooh, last card. You already know what it is. Reflect. If you've been following this channel for like the last week, how many times has this card came out? Damn near every fucking day. So Spirit is not getting off our neck when it comes to reflecting. Like, I did some journaling last night for the first time in a while, and it really helped me put paper to pen some of the thoughts that were in my head, and it was good. So take time to reflect on your soul's journey. You are part of an infinite universe where all things are possible. Clear your mind, realign your thoughts, and rediscover your purpose. So I feel like, you know, do you feel like you are on the path that you're supposed to be on? Do you really feel like you are? Because I feel like I am and I'm not. Yeah. Excuse me. So figure out what that's all about. I feel like a lot of you guys are I don't know why someone from your past is keeps showing up, but there is some unresolved something there, and I think that this person is, I feel like it's this person here more than you, because you had to force closure into this situation. And now this person wants to come back. And I just don't, I don't know, call me petty, call me whatever. You know, you didn't get the closure that you need, so why do I need to give you the closure that you need? Why do we have to do it now that you're ready to fucking get some closure, some answers, and some clarity on what the fuck was going on? When you was out there keeping me, or you, Aries, I'm projecting maybe just a little bit. The lady does protest too much, me think. But, you know, why was it now that you want closure, you want to fuck off when you try to move on? And I think this is another lesson. It's like, you don't get to pick and choose when you come and go in and out of my life. You can't keep running in and out of my life. Like, you know, you can't just do that. You can't just pick and choose when you're ready to settle down with someone who's been ready to settle down and just hope that this person's just going to stand around and wait for you to get your numbers up so you can go around and like, okay, have you fucked enough? Have you fucked enough people yet? Okay, you ready? Okay, yeah, now I want you. Now I want your STD ridden, high ass body count, fuck head ass. Great. And then, you know what? If you want to do that, just keep that shit to yourself. And if you know that somebody out here is really like serious about dating, yeah, 5 cup, this person is in. They just gotta move the fuck on. This is a loss. It's a loss for me. If you know that somebody is out here really trying to, like, you know, maybe this person thought that you was going to try to change them, something like that. They wanted you to manage their emotions for them. Go get a therapist. A girlfriend is not a therapist. A partner is not. Your partner cannot be your therapist. That is why you cannot sleep with your therapist. It is not ethically allowed. You will lose your license as a therapist for sleeping with your clients, because just don't. That don't even fucking sound right. Anyway, this was a long reading. I apologize, not really. But, you know, as always, I love you. Until next time, drink water, be safe, and peace.